Hello, darlings, and welcome. I am glad to be here with you today. I was looking through my many card decks this morning, and I decided to choose one of the animal decks that I have. Let's tune into the wisdom of the animal world and see what we can gather from that for us going forward for the next little while. So let's see what you picked. If you picked card number 1, you chose Otter Spirit. This card says you are never alone. So a reminder, first off, that Spirit's always with you, helping you, guiding you, all of those good things. So keep that in mind. But if you chose this card right now, you're likely craving interaction. You're craving communication with other people, with like-minded individuals. So if you chose this card, why don't you just set up a Zoom call or a Facebook video chat or something where you can, bounce ideas off of each other, talk to somebody. Communication is key right now. So you want to make sure that you're really hearing the people that you're speaking with and that you feel heard when you're communicating. Share your wisdom with others. Allow others to share their wisdom with you. So this is a great card encouraging you that even though there's social distancing in place, focus on the communication that you do have with others and the options that you have to be able to connect with others, because you're really craving that right now. And that is going to help. It's not the same if you see someone in person, but so those huggers out there, if you are a hugger, it's definitely not the same. But just set into a video or a phone call or some way that you can connect with other people. And that should help through this next little while. If you chose card number 2, you chose Mouse Spirit. So this one says, tend to the small things. So this card really talks about paying attention to the details. If something feels off, investigate it. Don't take other people's words for something if it doesn't feel right to you. It may be time to dig in and do those mundane jobs that you've been putting off and putting off and putting off, like cleaning out your closets or getting things ready for donation, organizing your shelves or your drawers. So it's a good time to do those things also. You also want to make sure that you're not holding back. Okay, don't feel like you need to hide in the shadows. Really know your value at this time and do what's right for you. Don't worry about anybody else. So if it feels right for you, do it. And trust your own intuition, because you are very intuitive if you chose this card also. If you chose card number 3, you chose Badger Spirit. So this card tells you be fearless and bold. Now, what this card is telling you is that it's okay to make the first move. Don't wait for someone else to do something first. If there's something that you want to do, now is the time to make the first step to do it. Don't worry about what other people think. You want to be generous while you're doing this, but also you want to be confident. So don't wait for things to happen or recognition to happen before you do something. You want to make sure that you do what it is that you want to do and just not worry about what other people are thinking. This is going to lead you to new ideas or bringing ideas back to life that were maybe once lost or you thought were idle. So don't be afraid. Now is the time. So do it, do it, do it. If you chose card number 4, you chose Lizard Spirit. So this one says, dream the world into being. So really focus on your dreams right now. Get a piece of paper. Let your imagination run wild. Write everything down. even if it seems far-fetched. Really just allow your imagination to go crazy, okay? And then you want to take those ideas and compile them into something that is realistic. But don't get too realistic. You want to be creative. Step outside the box. Really just think about what it is that you want and raise the bar. If it feels uncomfortable, that means you're growing and that means you're expanding. So don't be afraid to think outside the box. Just let your wildest dreams come true. Just do it. Who cares, right? So, if you see this little guy, look at all of his markings. Like, he's beautiful and he's unique. So this card is really telling you, don't be afraid to be the first one to do something. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to be original and say, no one else is doing this. No, just do it. You want to be the first one. You want to be original. So really step outside of your comfort zone and make it happen. So these are all great cards. Love these cards, and they're all very different. So depending on which one you chose, if you were drawn to more than one, it's interesting to see how those interact. Generally we'll be drawn towards one card, but sometimes you're just pulled towards two and you don't know why until you see the cards, and then it starts to make sense. So really awesome cards. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your week. And you can pop over to my page too if you want to see more of these. And I think Gail's going to have more on this page also. So enjoy the rest of your week and take care. Bye for now, guys.